is you're letting your, I don't know if you're nervous about heel hooks or what it is, but you're starting like this. This is really, if my knee and heel are level, I don't have anything. I wouldn't even try to scissor if you said to me, you're not allowed to do this. If you're not allowed to do this, I won't scissor. Because I have no leverage here. Because I'm basically, the pressure is going up into the air, right? I'm extending my leg. So the pressure goes up into the air, which is why it has no real impact. It's here, because I'm trying to put him in the direction of my knee, and I'm trying to put that hip over that heel. That's why some of you are struggling. If it feels like you're having to muscle this, it's because you almost always it's this and not this. This is what I want. It's really, if you get this, it's so easy once you get to here. So, as we're playing with this, if he manages to bunch my leg up, because I've not been really disciplined in this, and the minute this happens, I go to this. And I shouldn't let that happen. I should get the sweep every time, right? But I now go to this. So, one of the common things I see is, in this fight, he ends up getting his hand here and so on, right? And he starts trying to walk around. And the common mistake everyone makes, or he might grab this leg. See, this is probably the most common. People manage to get a grip of this leg, and they start to step. And the common mistake people make, we've got to think about the weight going into the knee, is he now steps this knee over the top. This is the usual guard passing thing I see happen. And the person gets their leg, and they now are not putting really weight into this, they're just trying to keep distance and move away from him. And he starts now putting his chest on me, and it all goes horribly wrong, right? And this happens all the time with heavyweights, like when you watch people rolling. They roll with a heavyweight, they pull scissor guard, they get a lousy scissor guard with this like this, not like here, which is really giving them the real ability to sweep them, right? And then what happens is they start to step over. So this is where I need to go every time. And as Chris starts to come chest to chest on me, right, I've got a whole host of, basically off of that you can go to, but that is the principal idea. So he grabs this leg, he starts to stuff, he gets stepped over. I maintain this all the time. Okay, more often than not, when people actually go to pass you like this, you'll just sweep them. Because they really they go for it. Yeah, and the more he goes for it, the more he goes. And you end up with this same sweep. But the key is I'm keeping this underhook effectively with my foot. So I've gone from here, minute this starts to break down, he steps over this leg, whatever, this knee has to come. Even if he's got hold of my arm, and he's really dominating, or he's got my leg, whatever. And every time he now goes chest to chest, I can put him back in the guard. Yeah? So let's just do now like a little, almost like an isolation round with this. So I want the person to pass, and I want the number one thing I don't want you to do is, if they start to pass, I don't want this knee staying down here or here. It comes up. We go to the second position, regardless of what happens to the bottom leg. And I'm going to use this like an underhook. So every time he goes chest to chest on me, chest to chest, Chris, I'm going to keep it here, chest to chest, pass. It's upwards, because he's giving me pressure this way. I don't want to, when he's giving me pressure this way, and he stepped over this leg, I don't want to be like my leg's here. I've got nothing here, but I have everything here. Yeah? And also, if there's strikes or anything like that, I can start to try and connect my knee to his chin. So just structurally, everything. Once he gets to here, there's nothing here either by keeping this knee in. It has to be here. And now I kick. Yeah? Let's give that a go. Let's isolate. So I'll start the clock like 2 minutes. One side try and pass, start with scissor guard. One side try and pass. Don't stand on this. If you stand, that changes the whole dynamic. Try and pass on your knees. Yeah? Let's go.